Alright, Smoky Mountain 500, day 2. We're just leaving Telico Plains and had about 2 minutes of pavement and we're already on the dirt, and I might have just taken a wrong turn. Had a nice night in Telico Plains. Stayed at a good campground. I think it was called Cherohala Campground. I'll try to link it in the description. It's very good. It's the one recommended by the locals, and it was really nice. Had a good night, except for a dog that howled all night long. That kind of sucked, and we thought about taking an hour in the morning to go find the dog, but we decided not to do that.
Hey, Bandit, me and Fred got a question. What do you and Fred want? How come we doing this? Well, why not? Well, they said it couldn't be done. Well, that's the reason, son. That's good with Fred. We're clear. And 4.
Got kind of a late start. I think it's about 9 o'clock, and we got a lot of miles to cover today. I don't even know where we end up tonight, but anyway, I'm psyched for another good day. Uh-oh. Is my saw going to come in handy, or should we just go over it? I just answered my own question. Okay, we were just on this pretty awesome road, And then it's pretty rough. We're thinking, damn, this is cool. And then it put us on this, and this is crazy. Like, in a good way. It's very rough and very steep drop off and really pretty. Just feels so remote. I'll say it again, whoever laid out this route deserves a Nobel Peace Prize, because it's just spectacular. Look at this. It's just amazing. And this bike is just loving it, eating it up. We've both got the stock tires. I like them. I like the stock tires. I think they're fine. Of course, I have nothing to compare them to, so I really have no idea. I'm just talking out my ass right now. Will you look at that, though? Jesus. That's cool. We're just right on the spine of a mountain. So I think we're sort of finishing up that section that went across the spines of like 3 different mountains. It's just amazing. And so this is the shakedown for the TAT. And so our goal here is not only to just have an awesome time, which we are, but to see if we've got our shit together. And as far as gear, I think everything's cool. One thing, that old phone I was going to use for the GPS, it sucks. It doesn't work, and I can't see the screen. So I'm either going to have to use my good iPhone or buy a Garmin, which I really didn't want to spend more money, but it may be worth having a good GPS that's just dedicated for that. So we'll see about that. Still been difficult to get some other shots other than the POV stuff, because I don't know, man, you just get into the ride and you don't want to bother with it, or I get into the ride and I don't want to bother with it, but I'm trying. The drone is probably easier than setting up the tripod, so I'll try to use that more. And oh, the other thing is the whole charging situation for tent camping. I mean, it's a whole logistics nightmare. Today I'm going to try charging the laptop when we're like 2 hours out with the inverter, and hopefully nothing catches fire. But the whole battery situation is a real pain in the ass. And the biggest surprise was I shot so much footage yesterday that it took about 2 hours to upload it all to a hard drive. And so if the idea is to try to edit each night, that's never going to happen because it's just not. I mean, maybe I can be downloading while I'm editing the last day's footage or something. That might work, but you know, it took so long and sucked the laptop battery down to about 50%, and it's a lot of footage. And so I'm not exactly sure what the best plan for that is. I really don't want to bring hard drives and cards and just fill it all up with footage and then do it all when I get back. After 30 days, that's going to be way too much footage. So I would really like to edit them, upload them, and delete them, so I don't have to deal with all that. But I don't know how that's going to work. Anyway, we're about 4 hours into the day, and yeah, it's awesome. I think we're about 4 hours in now. Is that right? Yeah. And we stopped at about 3 hours and we had gone 60 miles. And I think we have almost 200 miles to do today. So we are going slow. On these roads, we've been averaging, I don't know, 20 to 30 miles an hour, which, you know, whatever seems safe. Like this one's pretty chill. The loose gravel ones, we gotta go slower. I hate that stuff. But it is slow going, which means that we were maybe 60, 120, maybe a third done at 3 hours, which I'm pretty sure, if my math is correct, means we got a 9-hour day again. So if I was doing this again, I might do it in 4 days instead of 3. Would make it a little more chill. So we're just trying to power through, get some miles, and the roads are still awesome. Scenery is incredible, and it just feels like we're in some super remote places. It's really gorgeous. It's kind of overcast all day. It's pretty cold, but very good day so far. I'm a little worried about the tat because people say that's like you can do 200 miles a day and it takes maybe 8 hours. But you know, on the 2-lane roads or the blacktop, the old CT struggles, so it could take even longer. So I don't know. I've got 30 days and it's got to happen in 30 days, so I hope it can. We'll see. It goes left, but it goes left there. That's the only road I see. Yeah, I think we go up.
Oh yeah, that white one there. Is that one?
Yeah. Unless I'm completely wrong. had a nice break. It's beautiful country roads, twisties. And the break's over. We're back into the gnarly, rough, rocky stuff. Oh, shit. Oh. That hurt. That was way deeper than I thought it was going to be. Oh. My camera keeps bouncing off. This is gnarly. This is definitely beyond my skill level, but it's happening. I feel so much more confident than I did at Hurricane Creek. Just with a little bit of practice, I feel a lot better. I still have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I'm starting to be able to like pick lines that make sense. And there's a lot of death over there. You know. Oh, John's been giving me some tips on the way too. And I think that's all helping. And for the most part, I'm going slow as shit. Just trying to stay out of trouble. This shit is just nuts. I also had a different name for my bike, but the official name for this bike is Little Ugly. I think that's a good name. Oh, shit. There's like these big pointy rocks sticking up. There's one in the whole wide track, and I go right over it. It's a gift. We're beating the shit out of these bikes. Oh. John said there's this really technical trail towards the end of the day, and we're 7.5 hours in, but we're not towards the end of the day. So if there's something more technical than this, I am in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because this, oh, Johnny. John just saved me. I would have been ripping right through there and definitely would have crashed. Thanks, Johnny Powell. Did you get hurt?
Okay.
Dude.
See that kid?
Yeah. This is gnarly. And you said there's the technical one is at the end? This isn't it?
I don't think we're there.
Oh.
This is,
If it's worse than this,
yeah.
I can't imagine. Good luck. Starting in second gear. Our intercoms died too. I don't think they expect people to drive for 8 hours a day, and they died. I think they were fully charged too. So, there you go. Camera clamp is pretty good, but it's no match for this. Oh, mother. This bike in second gear can do anything. It's just like a angry bulldozer. It just doesn't care. It's going. This is nuts. Why is this fun? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh shit. Oh. It's this gnarliness, and then death to your left. Oh, Jesus. That was my signature move. Okay, this is Hurricane Creek dumb. This is just ridiculous. Oh, is that it? Are we done with that? Let's be done with that. Damn, that was crazy. All right, we just made it through the rock garden. That was brutal and fun. And we think we're closer than we thought we were. Might be an hour from where we're going, which I still don't know where we're going. Been on the road 8.5 hours. Another great day, no rain. Beautiful. So I just realized that I think Ed March called his bike Little 90. So I wonder if Little Ugly is too much of a ripoff. My other name was going to be Home Fry for the bike, because it kind of looks like a home fry. I had wanted to name, Home Fry goes back a long time. I've been trying to use that name. Those of you who have kids will understand this. So when you're gonna have a kid, everyone starts bothering you. Like all your family, all your friends are gonna start bothering you about all kinds of shit. Like, do you know the sex yet? Or whatever. But mostly what they're gonna bother you about is, what are you gonna name the kid? And so, to get people off our backs, with our first daughter, we said we were going to name her Crazy Horse. And that kind of shut people up. They stopped bothering us. And the second kid, we told everyone we were going to name her Home Fry. And honestly, I still think maybe we should have gone with those names. Pretty unique. I mean, Crazy Horse has been used before, but Crazy Horse and Home Fry has a nice ring to it. So anyway, we did name them that. My wife came up with some much better names. But so then we got a dog about 9 years ago. Oh, Jesus. And she's a very cute, very sad looking pit bull mix. I think she's pit bull and French bulldog, which is probably the most hilarious mix you can get. And I tried to call her Home Fry, but the foster family who had her before we took her from the Humane Society had named her Primrose, and the kids liked that better, so of course they won. So I was finally thinking I might have a chance to use the name Home Fry for this bike. So I don't know, if you have an opinion between Little Ugly and Home Fry, let me know in the comments. I don't think Ed March would mind a little ripping off, though. It's an homage. It's an homage to one of my heroes. So maybe if I frame it like that, it's okay. And if you're watching this video, but you haven't seen Ed March's videos, you're watching the wrong video. You gotta search YouTube for C90 Adventures, and it's incredible. I have a feeling anyone who's watching this video, though, has already seen those. It's great. John, you want to start the wrap up of day 2?
Yeah. Day 2 of the Smoky Mountain 500. This was the green trail, right? Yes. The first day was yellow. Second day was green. Tomorrow's red. Pretty sure about that. I would say that compared to yesterday, yesterday we had a lot of beautiful waterfalls and like awesome rivers and like a lot of rapids and just awesome scenery on the roads. Wasn't a whole lot of that today, but what we did get was some kick-ass technical off-road roads. How'd you feel about riding those?
I actually felt pretty good. I was way more confident than Hurricane Creek. Had a couple of near misses, but all in all, I felt pretty good.
I thought you did awesome. I mean, compared to kind of how uncomfortable you felt at the Hurricane Creek, I told Angelo earlier that if Hurricane Creek were dry and we went and rode it tomorrow, he would just breeze right through it, given all the kind of experience you picked up in the last couple of days. And we talked a little bit about some things that I do, not quasi trial skills, just some like unweighting and kind of getting a little bit off the pegs to let the bike move underneath you when you're kind of going through little dips and gullies and washouts. You did really good. So
the invisible man idea was a good thing to think about. He was just saying that if you pretend that it's an invisible man on the bike and you kind of let the bike do its thing and don't overthink it, and that's helpful.
I had one scary minute today. It was on the, I don't know what the part of the trail is called, but the part after LJ, it's really rocky and tough. And we were going along and there was some like whoops and there started to be a couple patches of mud. And I was in the front and I went over one of these kind of whoops and it was really slick mud. And I think I just put too much input, gave the motorcycle too many inputs instead of kind of going straight through. And the front wheel slid and then the rear wheel slid and it wanted to high side me. It got really squirrely fast, really abrupt. I thought I was gonna go down and it kind of pushed me right toward the left edge where it was a drop off and it was kind of frightening, but I kept it upright somehow.
Yeah.
And didn't go over. It was just a little freaky moment, but other than that, it's been going well. The bikes have been awesome.
Yeah, the bikes have been awesome. And today was like, we hardly hit any pavement all day. I mean, it was probably 90% dirt and some epic. I mean, there was just one stretch that was all just a rock garden for miles.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was very, very fun.
And I don't know if we've mentioned, but we're doing this ride on the Honda Trail 125's in stock form. No gear changes. We're doing it in stock tires, no modifications. They're just weighted down as little as we could get by with. And we're so far so good.
Yeah, and this is a shakedown for the tat, and I don't see us needing to change anything, right?
Off-road and on the slower kind of twisty roads, it's fine. We've said it before, but higher speed highways, not so good. Although I did hit a personal speed record today of 63 miles an hour. Downhill, tucked behind the speedometer. That was an anomaly. Normally you're in the 40 to 55 range.
Yeah, I'm sure at the bottom of that hill, you dip down to 40.
So we did 170 something miles today. Tomorrow it's 173 to complete day 3 of the ride, and then we have to go from there back to Asheville, which we've computed is about 2.5 hours, and then I have to drive home to South Carolina. So we're gonna try to get up earlier tomorrow, or I will, so that we can leave early.
Alright, it's too dark for you to see me, but that's all we got for the day. Hit that subscribe button, hit the alert button, and we'll see you for day 3. Catch you later.